do you want to say hello and welcome to another video in a community that loves cats and believes weird is wonderful and magic is real? Hi! We're gonna have a lot of cat talk in this video, aren't we? We're not talking? Why are we looking away? I love you so much. Oh no. Lumos. So yes, we are back to vlogging. Hello and welcome to another video where we are going to be doing a lot of things. There's actually going to be a lot crammed into this video, from chatting about things to showing you things. Speaking of which, I have one on the table right here. Nothing special, you know? Just this right here. So I did actually pre-order this book in the deluxe edition, and I have not read Iron Flame yet, okay? Come at me. I haven't really read much at all, except for the book club video. Book club video? We're not reading the video. The book club book we're on, which was Order of the Phoenix. Come join us. But I'm really excited. I need to get to Iron Flame. It's one thing I love about reading things that you're really familiar with. I think it... Why does she always do this with the water? Anyway, I think that once you read something that you're really familiar with, it's easy to get you back into reading. So I feel like I've got the reading bug, but my copy of the deluxe edition came in damaged. It had like a hole in the front because Amazon just throws things in a box. So I returned that and I went to Target and I got the Target exclusive, which apparently is really hard to come by. Kristen let me know that. So I feel extra special having this edition. It has some really pretty illustrations. I think there are like 6 total inside. And the cover is a little bit different. Obviously the spine is different. If you don't know this series, what rock are you under? So there is that. And actually in this video, one of the things that we were gonna do is this right here, because what is today's date? February 3rd, we are recording this, and my Christmas is still up, and it will come down. But it was going to be a bigger part of the video. But we have a little bit more to talk about. Let me transition to what that topic is going to be. Come with me while I show you the sweetest baby in the world. Mind the couch. I think I just frightened her. She's under some drugs right now. On some drugs? I don't know. But here she is. This is our sweet Leia, and we're going to be talking about her for a little bit. And I am wearing what I feel like is a very, I'm not a Valentine's Day girl, but I do have the Narcissa earrings one of you sent me. Love them. This is our pink. And I got a nice little pink business, and it is the Karma is a Cat by Aftercolor, and I just felt like it was really fitting for like a Valentine's Day vibe. And I was thinking like maybe you're not going to see me doing a Valentine's Day like full-on theme in this house, but maybe we'll tap into a little Gilderoy, situation. Remember what he did with the Great Hall in the books? I thought about like doing something like that with just the cauldron, and when we get to the studio and we change it out, like doing something then. And also, if my eye twitches, okay, things at the Muggle job, I have said this again and again, and I'm not going to be getting into details, have really taken a toll on my body. I am literally have lost half my hair, it feels like. My eye is twitching all the time. This has been going on for a week now due to some things going on. And just a lot of stress, a lot of fatigue. But we kind of had a really unexpected thing happen yesterday. So like I said, we're recording on the 3rd. I'm really crouched down here. Let me get you situated first and then we'll chat. And I will try not to cry. I feel like I'm in a good moment. I almost didn't record this vlog, but whenever I feel like you have something happen in your life that is really rocks your world a bit and throws you off and is really scary and upsetting, normalcy is a nice thing to come back to. So this feels normal to me, as weird as that sounds. So I was like, you know what, let's do this thing, because there's a lot of awesome things that I want to show you. But basically, and I'll keep the storytelling somewhat short, we were cooking breakfast yesterday, and luckily this happened on a day off. And Leia, who I just showed you, and if you've been following for a while, you know that Leia has had a lot of issues. She's pretty well blind. She does get some reception, I think the vet said, of light, but not a lot. There was, I forget what she said, like a response that she doesn't have. So she's basically blind. She's had most of her teeth out, but she's otherwise a really happy kitty. But she has been struggling with pooping on the floor, like often. Like she knows to use the litter box, but then will go somewhere else. And it's been going on for a while. And we've suspected what it might be, but I wasn't going to cry. I really didn't feel like I was going to cry. Yesterday, we were in the middle of cooking breakfast, and I heard a noise, and then it kind of kept repeating, and it sounded like a cat was like, I thought a cat was maybe trapped in something. So I went around the corner of the tree because it was blocking both of us, and Leia was on the floor having a seizure. And I've certainly never experienced that with a cat, and it keeps coming back in my brain. I didn't like seeing her that way. One positive I will say, if you ever experience that the vet shared with us, is that, because I've only ever seen like one human being go through a seizure in person. That was a long, long time ago. So, and I never expected that to happen to one of my cats, is that they aren't experiencing pain. They don't even really know what's going on. Their body is just doing what their body is doing. It just looks like they're experiencing pain, and you feel really helpless. We did do everything we were supposed to do. There's not a supposed to in life, but, just making sure she doesn't hurt herself, and just letting her know that she's not alone. So I just talked to her the whole time, but it was really, really scary. And we don't have a car, so the moment that happened, we knew we needed to take her to the vet and see what's going on. We couldn't figure out how this happened because she was on the floor and in front of the couch. And we suspect, because I will say we still don't have answers on why she had a seizure, we suspect that maybe she fell off the couch because she is also blind. She maybe woke up from a nightmare, because cats do that, and fell off and had trauma to her head that maybe caused that. We don't know. And I think if it happens again, then that's probably not the case. I don't suspect it will happen again, but it was really, really scary. And it wouldn't be but for this channel that I have people I can reach out to. I didn't have that before. We have talked about this like so many times, and so many of you relate to just struggling with connection with people, just finding your people. Your people are out there. They are out there. It's hard to believe if you've experienced loneliness like I have. And it's because of this channel, and I've found these people. And so, Christy, I hope at some point I get to the point where I don't feel guilt that somebody is willing to help in that capacity with their time. But she dropped everything to come pick us up and take her to the vet and go to one vet clinic, which doesn't do emergencies, and then go to another one. And she stayed the whole time. And this was hours. This was like half the day that we were there for. So the summary of it is we're pretty much right on a lot of the things, and I will put it mostly on my husband because he's home all the time and he does all of this research, and he's really struggled with trying to help her and feeling helpless. Is we felt like there's a food allergy going on, and we'll dive into that a little bit more. But basically, they did a lot of tests on her, and we found out her intestines are inflamed. The lining of the intestines are very thick, which is abnormal. She has a heart murmur. We didn't really get confirmation if that is like of great concern. It didn't seem, it seemed like the doctor would have said that. She said that it's also common in older cats, and she's 16 years old. She's our middle cat. She has a heart murmur. She has a severe ear infection. We would have never known. She wasn't scratching at her ears. She didn't have all the symptoms we looked up. So she's being treated for that. And the thing that was the most concerning, because initially they thought they found a mass, and then they did ultrasounds, blood work, all the things, x-rays. The only thing they couldn't do was an MRI, which would have given us a lot more answers. But that costs a lot of money, and it's a hard thing. It's a hard decision if you've been in this position before. Like, we're not made of money. We don't make a lot of money, and this whole thing costs like $2,000. And it shouldn't matter because they're our family. But unfortunately, it does. So I just want to put it out there to know that you're doing your best and to not judge yourself so much. Because there is a point at which it is almost torture to the animal to put them through certain things when the answers aren't going to actually improve their quality of life. So we went so far as to get some answers, as many as we could. But basically, the impression the doctor gave us, because the other thing that she has is a little bit of fluid in her abdomen, which is really abnormal. It's only a little bit, so there wasn't any sampling that they could take. But, and she had another doctor look and a radiologist look at her heart, and she's suspecting that it's early signs of cancer, that we might have caught this early. And that's sort of what I've thought might be the case. There's still a possibility, and because she also has inflamed lymph nodes, right, Matt? Inflamed lymph nodes, which was actually what I thought I had. I thought it was like when I had that, I was going to say tumor, when I had that cyst, I thought it was my lymph nodes, which is a lot more scary and concerning. So I think that part is also concerning for the doctor. So we're actually thinking the seizure is completely unrelated, but maybe in a way there was a positive because we got to take her in and get some answers, but it confirmed a lot of what we thought. There is a possibility, we think, that maybe it's not cancer and maybe because it's inflamed. And this is a thing that happens to human beings when you have an allergy to things. And she's very clearly had an allergy to things in her food. So we have been testing so many different foods. And sadly, some of the best ones with the reduced amount of ingredients are really expensive, like $4 a can. And we can't afford that. So one of the things, and we literally just switched it. So we're hoping it helps. And if you have cats, then you know there's just not a lot of research out there when it comes to diet, which makes it really hard to take care of your animals. And the food industry doesn't care about that. So one of the ingredients that's in a lot of cat food is carrageenan, and it's actually something my husband's allergic to. And it's just in everything. It's like a gluing agent. But we just found one that is affordable, and we're going to test, like, we literally just had her on it for a day or two. So we're going to test that out and see if we can get the inflammation reduced. If not, we might have to try a different food. Otherwise, there's not a lot of options left for her. We're just trying to keep her to have as best a quality of life that she can have. But yeah, it was really hard and it was really scary. I thought she was going to die. It's interesting. You don't know how your body is going to respond when an emergency happens, but I'm just really, really grateful for Christy. Because otherwise we would have had to put her in a cat carrier and hop on our scooters and go there. And that would have been really traumatizing to her and just harder on an animal that's going through a hard thing. So thank you. And also Christy, like, went above and beyond. She got us coffees. She just like even told the barista, and the barista made it on the house. Like the way that people will help each other out is unfathomable. I can't speak. It's really, really appreciated. And it's just a hard thing because I want to reciprocate it back. And I hope to. But she also picked up, so she had some time on her hands because she was hanging out in the car most of the time and then joined us because she just didn't want to interfere. You are welcome. But she went into, I think it was Sierra, and got this cat toy, which actually she doesn't know this, but I've seen somebody else get one like this. So I've never gotten one that has an attachment. Sorry, the tears are still coming. But it comes with like this one little attachment, and then you could swap it out for others, which is really great because cats will like rip through these things. Now Leia probably won't play with this, but Hermione will, like for sure. And this one over here might. So we'll pause like in the middle of this video at some point and we will play with the cats. I'm so excited. They will love this because there's so many little bits off of it. And it was just the sweetest little thing. And I might have already picked out a couple things for you because I'm really grateful for you, Christy. So thank you so much. That was awkward. I don't know. So that was our day yesterday. Obviously that was not intended to be a part of this vlog, but man, I gotta say, like, so many of you have been going through some really hard stuff. And do not worry if you do not have the, if your cup is full and you have nothing to give and reciprocate when somebody shares their struggle, because it is really hard. Just the acknowledgement is enough. But a lot of you have gone and are going through really, really hard things. Yeah, life is just getting harder, isn't it? So anyway, we have that. That happened. And now we are going to collect our snot. We are going to collect all of our feels, and I'm going to move into what is again normal to me and exciting. We're going to take this tree down, but I think really all we're going to do right now is just get the ornaments off. So let's do that. I might chat a little bit more while I'm doing that. And then maybe we got some things to show you, maybe. And maybe even a thing to make that is literally on camera right here. We're just spoiling it. So let's get to this tree right now. Are we ready, ma'am? I know you're a little sleepy right now, so maybe this is wildly inappropriate. I don't care. And again, I say this in every video to love what you love with everything you have. And I mean that, like, I mean that in the geeky, nerdy things that we love and the fandoms that we love that make us feel at home. But I also mean like these things too that matter the most to us because you don't know how long you have them for. Right, Bubby? Do you want to play? I love you. All right, let's see what the reaction is. What do we think? Are we too sleepy? Or is this touching me? Do you like it? Oh my goodness. Christy for the win. You like that? This is Jasmine. For anybody new to the channel, also hello and welcome to my sweet baby. This is my oldest gal. So I guess if Leia's 16, then Jasmine would probably be 17. They are old ladies. Okay. We've already lost one kitty. We had 4. And we lost him quite early. He was 10 years old and his name was Dexter. And we celebrate him on Dexter Day every year in April the 12th, Dexter Day. What? Did you see her? Yeah. Are you getting this, baby? Are you getting this sweetness? Let's get close in. There we go. That's much better. We weren't going to take the tree down, but let's spend an hour with this cat, right? Gosh, we love you with everything we have. What did we say? I love all of your... What is the phrase? I love you to bits and I love all of your bits. That's my phrase. I like it. Because I do. I love your tail bit and your ear bit and your nose bit. Every little bit of you, ma'am. I'm so confused by this. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Oh, she's a stretchy business. Oh, let's see if it snaps. Oh. Okay. And like I said, it's February. I was planning on having all of this down in January, but I feel like you just got to know the right time to take things down. Like you feel it in your body. And I just needed it to continue. I mean, winter is continuing. I'm taking all of the like significant pieces. I take the special ones off first, especially that have their own boxes, like these Pottery Barn teen ones right here. We have our golden egg right there. What else, ma'am? So I take the fancy ornaments off first. We'll get them in a box. I will say, if you guys have a suggestion for a good ornament holder, because the one that we bought last year, I'm not a super fan of, let me know, because that one is like stacked on top of each other. So you have to lift things out. I want more of like a drawer situation or something. I know they exist. I haven't really looked. Of course, we have these really sweet ones by Miss Tanya. Okay. So cute. What else? Also Miss Tanya, Hedwig coming at you. We might have to move this table. Also, one of the better investments, these candles, because this is gonna be so easy to take off. It's one less thing to like unwrap like the string lights are, because we do not buy pre-lit trees for a number of reasons. So it's the only thing I need to like unwrap around the tree. I will say I'm running out of like ornaments. No, that's not true. I think there's some. Some of you keep sending me them and I'm like, okay, I didn't know about that one. At least as far as universal, I think we've gone through all the ones that we really want. Here's an example, a snowman. I'm a little nervous to take this tree down because she takes up a lot of space. We thought about leaving it up and just having like a big Great Hall tree and doing different themes. But as he pointed out, that doesn't really suit Halloween much. So that's the main reason for taking it down. But I might do, one of the things I was thinking is like a divider for this space. So almost like one of those like clothing dividers, but like a wooden one. I have one saved on my Amazon wish list. I want to keep looking and see what other designs are out there. But something to give the room a little bit of separation. There's Miss Hedwig. But as far as like Christmas decor that needs to come down, it's pretty much this. Then we have the Christmas village. I'll take that down. And then all of the garland. It's otherwise, because we went for that classic look, not a huge amount to take down. And there is some garland I'm gonna leave up. It's just like the bells and bows and things like that. And the main wreath, I think, we'll take those down right now. And give this house a good clean. I just feel like it's gonna look so naked, you guys. And yes, I'm just putting this on the table because I need to find my business to put all this in. Sorting hat. Should we sort the cats? I've asked this once before. What do we think? Well, that fits perfectly on you. What house are you, ma'am? We do have like a Build-A-Bear one I could test on her. We have tested it before. I do wish these stars were still available at Target. They are classic and just help make a Great Hall tree a Great Hall tree, I feel like. So luckily we bought a bunch when they came out. They might be available online. I certainly didn't see them at the store. And I will say, I know some of you like took your stuff down right away. There is no right time, but when it feels right, like I am looking forward to the kind of cleanse that this is gonna feel like, because I do love, as you guys have picked up, like rearranging things and decorating stuff. And yes, we have that coming at your eyeballs. I know one of you recently asked me, I will reply to you. You would have already gotten this reply. We will get to all of the rooms and the inspiration videos for each room that we plan on doing. And we are gonna get to the Q&A, I promise. I forget when it's scheduled for, but it is sometime in February, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to give ample time for people to send questions, and life has just happened, you know, so I had to adjust for that too. But I think I saw something under the tree, maybe a last minute gift or two, you guys. Some gifties that I've got to show. Are you excited? You just perked up, you're so sweet. I love you. So we got some things to show you, okay? I did the spending before I spent $2,000 on my cat, but I will say I looked at her and I said, she's totally worth $2,000. Am I right? Are you worth $2,000? Maybe $1,500? $3,000? What do you think? What's your estimate? Okay, actually, transition time, because when we went and picked up the Honeydukes Miniverse items, we took a look at the Potions ones. I have looked at the Potions ones before. It's the series prior. But then when I got the idea of maybe finding things that would fit into our village, we looked at all the options. And the only one intriguing, at first, we were intrigued by Umbridge's tea set, which is one of the rares, because again, there is the pinhole method that you can look for where the pinhole is, and you're almost guaranteed to find what you're looking for. I hope that's what we will do with this one here, because we looked at the Umbridge set online. It doesn't have cats on the plates, okay? If there are no cats, it's not an Umbridge set, so I actually wasn't all that impressed. The one that we picked up, I was kind of hoping to find 3, but there weren't, and they are on sale at Target. Hopefully, we are getting the Mandrake. So let's open it up. We're gonna just like make this sucker right now. I don't know what making is involved with the Mandrake, but let's find out. It is totally a Mandrake. I'm excited. All right, now again, this might not be like super well proportioned for the village, but I think it'll be cute. So we have wrapped in what I'm guessing is like kind of Daily Prophet vibes. I don't think it's our little Mandrake. So the Mandrake's like already made, I guess. Let's take that off. I'm just diving into it. We did just do a bunch, so I feel like an expert now. It's kind of cute. It kind of makes me happy. It's a little like rubbery. Look at this stinking adorable Mandrake. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He's like very rubbery. Like it feels a little more lifelike. Okay, so what are we doing with him? I don't understand. We have this package here, which I'm gonna guess is maybe a spoon of some kind. Oh, sorry. We have a shovel because we need to dig up our dirt, I guess. And then this is the tray. So it's similar to the Honeydukes one. That one was a different color, obviously. Ooh. Are we actually getting a cauldron? We are. I was hoping for, and this is the pot. Let's open it. Let's dive in. Are you watching? Are you excited for a Mandrake? So here is its pot. How freaking cute. Did this come with a card? It did, right? Make it Minnie's potion. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Oh my God, okay. There's potting soil. Is that what this is? We've got this bag right here. She's so cute. She's on the other side of the camera just like watching me. Look at this potting soil. That is so cute. We got some mint. I almost want to keep it that way, like just leaning against the building or something. What? We have some slug repellent. This is so much fun. And then I'm gonna guess this is resin, but what are we doing with the resin? Or is this dirt? Are we making the dirt, maybe? We have a plasticky container. What is happening? This is different. What is happening? Okay, so we've got, here are our instructions. We are, I guess, putting the Mandrake in the pot, adding the potting soil with our shovel, and then sprinkling on some slug repellent. Is that what I'm seeing? I think so. I think this might be the best one. This is adorable. But the reason that I was kind of hoping, wait, so we put him in first? The reason I was kind of hoping for 3 is I wanted to put it in the hands. Like this would be a ginormous Mandrake, obviously, for the kids in the village. And just have each of them like they were coming out of herbology. What am I doing? Are you excited? Look at this little baby. Look at my sweet baby. I love you so much. I will say they definitely knew something was going on yesterday. Hermione started like, I don't know if it was moaning is right, but meowing. I don't think we want you next to it. It looks like it's supposed to pour out, but this is our potting soil right now. I'm gonna stick my shovel in my potting soil. This is amazing. Oh, this is giving me like those, what are they called? Like kinetic sand, yeah. I think I'm just gonna pour it out, okay? Look away. No, maybe the spoon, maybe the shovel actually helps. There's more in here than I thought. I know I'm not exactly doing this on camera very well, but here, excuse you, sir, is our Mandrake. I'm gonna actually put some soil in the bottom first. Oh my God, this is adorable. If only it screamed, you know? Here, come down hither. Look at this. This This is so cute. All right, we're gonna put you in. We're tucking you into bed right now. Look at him. Or her, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like just pouring it out ruins the magic of it. You gotta actually pot the thing. I'm getting soil everywhere. Yeah, it's definitely the kinetic sand stuff. But it really reads soil. I might like fill the bag up just a little bit with something and like lean it against a building. I'm hoping Department 56 comes out with a greenhouse. Yeah, I'm ruining the magic, but I mean, when you pot things, you do normally do that at the very top. It's pretty easy to work with, and no resin involved in these. Didn't realize that. Technically, I should probably have the Mandrake submerged, you know, because it's just going to be screaming. But that just seems cruel. It's got to breathe. That is so fun. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't sprinkle. We have to sprinkle. How do we do this? Look at our slug repellent. This is so cute. I just got it everywhere. Look at him. No slugs get into this Mandrake. That is so stinking cute. And because it doesn't require resin, she's all done. We don't have to wait 10 million light years to get our Mandrake. So love it. Here for it. That is going in my village. So if you guys see any of the Miniverse items that look like they would fit into, we could do this less awkwardly, that look like they could fit into a village, let me know. I want to get them. We'll keep our eyes peeled for potentially series 3. So there's that. I thought it was going to have to like sit and then we move to the stuff, but let's now move this stuff and get to a lot of things I need to show you. All right, first up is a set of items, a couple of items sent to us by a company that we've worked with a couple times already, and I'm so excited to work with again, and that is Aftercolor, because this time around they dropped a Valentine's Day line. If you're not familiar with Aftercolor, they are a small shop, and they do not just Harry Potter, but a lot of bookish things. But if you go to their Wizards section, that is where you will find Harry Potter things, and there were a couple of Harry Potter things in the Valentine's Day line that they kindly sent me. So let's unwrap this. I will also say I love their customization. It says Voldemort defeated 10 years ago. They just, you know, they do their own daily profit and what is current right now. Because I think we have a Malfoy related item. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So let's open it up. There should just be 2 items in here. And then we have a little card. Cute. Are they coming out with bears or something? Because that's adorable. There is their card. What's happening there with the bears? Oh, we have stickers. I'm sorry, I always forget they add a whole bunch of stickers. And they're very on theme with what we got here. Because the first item, and I do a size medium at Aftercolor. Actually, what I'm wearing is Aftercolor. So if you want to gauge the size as I knock over this table, that's what I got with this one here. Now, I've not read any fanfic. Maybe I should, but I know there's just a whole obsession with Hermione and Draco, aka Dramione. And we have a Dramione t-shirt right here in a color very suitable to me. And it says Dramione Book Club. So I picked this one out because I was given a few options, because I sort of thought, hey, I love that it's subtle. So it's a very dark gray. Looks like almost a kind of a shiny ink or whatever they used. I forget. And then we've got, oh, look, so we've got the dark mark, and then we've got the little origami crane that Draco makes, because, you know, maybe he's sending love letters to her that way. And then it says book club down below. So she's a basic bee, and I like it. I love the color. I love that it's kind of really subtle. And I thought maybe we just wear it for the book club that we are reading. So cute. And I will say this particular t-shirt and a lot of other t-shirts, including this one, is a little bit on the thicker side. So really nice for wintertime right now. I'm excited to wear that. And then this one, I'm probably the most excited for, but I really love that one, is a sweatshirt. I'm not a big sweatshirt girly, but I had gotten their Malfoy Manor Christmas sweatshirt and I love it so much and it fits really nicely and it's really comfy. So when I saw this, I had to have it. First off, it's in black, but it's also using this like puffed lettering. So here is the front. It is a black sweatshirt. This one also comes in like a ruby red color. And it says right here, Forever Potterhead. We have the 3 stars that we all know and love. And then the back is where the main business is. And normally I wouldn't go for like your main situation being on the back, but I feel like this is really fitting. And it says, until the very end, in a like puffed lettering. Excuse me, we're not graceful. And I just knocked over my Mandrake. No slug repellent for that Mandrake. Anyway, so it's got this puffed lettering. It's very thick and it's raised, hence the word puffed. And it does say Forever Potterhead here, so the same situation, but this is on the back. How stinking cute, classic, and you know, we'd be loving the Harry Potter till the very end. Maybe not always Harry Potter himself, but you know the story. I'm just saying, throwing some shade. It's black, it's classic, and I love it. So thank you so much, Aftercolor, for sending that to me. And yeah, go check out all the goods that they have dropped in this Valentine's Day line. They seem to do a line like any major holiday, so we'll keep our eyeballs out. I don't know what's the next one, Easter? I don't know what the next one is they're gonna do, but I'm excited because I have loved them all so far. So that is Aftercolor. That was like a Dumbledore situation right there. I need a phoenix. I said I have a lot of stuff to show you, and one of them I'm actually wearing, and it is the makeup that I'm wearing. So I mentioned this in the Discord group. I wasn't on it when it first dropped. You know, I did She Glam, and I did update you guys because I was quite upset with what happened with She Glam and the misrepresentation. Even if it was a mistake, mistakes happen, but accountability is important. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then just go watch that video. But I will say, I advocated and I got a full refund. So thank you very much. I'm a Gryffindor, okay? I'm determined. But moving on to a different makeup brand, I finally got around to ordering from the Colourpop Harry Potter line. And let me tell you, it is gorgeous. When I first saw the packaging, I thought, oh, that just looks too simple. But when you get it in, it's really stunning. So here it is. This is the eyeshadow palette. It's kind of the main piece in the whole collection. And it has a sleeve. So I'm going to take the sleeve off and I'm actually wearing it. I'll go over like the colors that I'm wearing. I went for a more classic look that I've done before with a red, but using their reds. But look at how stunning this is. Like so pretty, but like not, I was going to say not so pretty that I'm afraid to use it. I don't know. I love it. And it's representation from all. So what's really cool about this is unlike She Glam, which there are advantages to it, where they did in the 1.0 line, individual palettes for each house. This one actually has all 4 houses. Excuse my refrigerator right now. All 4 houses in one palette set. It is it is a ginormous palette. Like, I don't remember what I paid. It was on sale, but it was bang for your buck. So here's the inside. Really cute. And look at these colors. So you're getting more Hufflepuffy colors on the first couple of rows. Then it transitions into Gryffindor, then Ravenclaw, and then Slytherin, which is kind of leaning a little more browns and like an evergreeny green. You get a good balance of the shimmers and the non-shimmers. I forget what it's called. But the other thing I like is the names. So there were really fun names in She Glam, and this isn't meant to be a comparison, but I can't help it because these are the 2 Harry Potter ones I've done. But the ones with She Glam weren't necessarily appropriate to the color fitting the name, and the name fitting the color, whereas this one, everything does. Like Liquid Luck is gold. Pumpkin Juice is this really pretty shimmery color. Gryffindor's this one. Invisibility Cloak, like the potions are more of the purpley blue color there. And I'm getting it on me. Sorting Hat is brown, Hungarian Horntail, so just really, really fitting. And the colors that I used are, I did Pumpkin Juice as just a base, because it's just a really pretty shimmery color. Then I went in with Gryffindor, kind of just as the main bit, so you have a little bit of shadowing. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I took Invisibility Cloak. So this one right here, just in the center of my eye. Do you want to look there? I'm not a makeup channel. And then in the corners of my eye, it felt like a kind of goldish color. So this floating candle would be really appropriate because I was going for a Gryffindor look. So we have the red and then a little bit of that orange. But I'm excited to play with these purples. We've got Patronus and Forbidden Forest. Look at the Forbidden Forest right there. What? So yeah, so I've got the palette, Dementor's Black, like duh. I'm really excited to use that, but also I picked up the, wait a minute, there is one more item I'm missing. Hopefully it's upstairs. Okay, I found it. So I forgot I got this. They have the Whole House collection and they are called lip balms, but first off, the packaging is so cute. But they're kind of in the shape of an applicator that would be a lipstick. So here's what it looks like. How cute is that? And then open it up and kind of like a lipstick, but it applies really nicely. I'm a little picky about chapsticks. Like I don't want them to be sticky. So I really like that. And then I also got these right here. Freaking adorable packaging. We've got Hermione, Ron, and Harry, and they are each their own color, obviously. And these are, what are they describing? A liquid lipstick. So I've only tested 2, and I don't remember what video I wore Harry in. I've worn Harry a couple of times. Take that how you will. Harry is this color here, so it's more of like a deeper berry color, if you will, closer to just a classic red lip. And then the one that I'm wearing right now, which kind of leans a little bit orange, is fitting that it is Ronald Weasley. So there are those kind of side by side. And the one I haven't tested, but I'm really excited to, I'm nervous it might be a little too pale for my lips, I'm not sure, is Hermione Granger right there. So she's a little bit more of a peachy pale color, but I've wanted to try like a neutral lip for a while. So I might test that off camera and then see how it goes. I don't want to look, I might be dead inside occasionally, but I don't want to look it. You know what I mean? Like, well, sometimes I do actually. But anyway, oh, that's not the last thing I got. That's all the Harry Potter, but I did order this right here. So this is the Jelly Much line, and it's like, I've already got 2 of them. I've shown you guys in a video. Actually, I think it was the She Glam video. And it's this like eyeshadow that is mostly glitter. But this one really popped out to me. It's kind of like a copper color and it is mystical, but the application, it's like a gel. And let me tell you, like, here's what it looks like. It lasts a long time, because the way I've been using mine isn't really, it's like a touch of a topper. And occasionally I'll only use it on the inner of my eye and a little bit like out here. Because you can either go all in and layer it and make it really glittery or just really subtle. And I've been doing subtle, but I might try like this as the main event, I think. But that is everything from Colourpop. Like, we are not even halfway through the stuff, okay? I got things to show you because I also, comes to here, went to the mall, we don't know what this was, with 2 of you, Miss Alex and Christy. I was so excited to like take you there. I felt like an escort of your inner child. Because we go to the mall often, and I would like to bring you guys back to the mall and do some shop with me's, even if we don't like buy anything, or maybe we do, but just mostly look around and show you for the things that I look for and find, because I find a lot of witchy things, and that's what I've got right here. But it was so fun to show you mini-sew and all this stuff. But I will say we learned, and this may just be our area or it may just be the United States, but we were there, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
But when we were there, they said in 3 months' time, the Harry Potter line is going away and a new IP or just a new line is coming in. So get yourselves out there and get all the Harry Potter things you need before it's gone. But one of the places that I went to, and I found all the goods, and mostly I find a lot of witchy things. A lot of you guys point out my jewelry, particularly my earrings, and we have some of that, but I have other items, is Hot Topic. They have some really cool witchy things. So first up, this one is actually another IP, so I'm gonna like get it out of the way in case you don't care and you're not a Beetlejuice fan, but it just feels like a classic item. It's this black and white striped bow. Again, the stripes just give me Narcissa vibes, so I feel like I could take the charms off. I'll show you this in a second. And just have the black and white striped bow and pull off like a Narcissa-inspired look. But it is meant to be Beetlejuice. I could easily remove that, but we have the sandworm right there, and I think it's like a couple, like a spider or something. We're not showing ourselves. A couple of bugs. So it's gonna have a little jingly business, but it is a hair clip. So that is the first item. And I think all of these were from Hot Topic. Okay, next I got this set. So it's Thorn and Fable is the line of necklaces. And I've gotten two like this where basically it comes in a pair. So I guess it's like you're meant to give it to your bestie. I don't know why I'm saying that word, your best friend, okay? So this one comes with two different ones, and it's like a crystal. I actually have earrings that are like this, but it's a transparent, like faux crystal, wrapped with a snake. But the only difference between this one and the one I have, which are earrings, is there are little mushrooms at the top there, and the crystal has a color. So this one is a green color, and then the other one is this like reddish purpley color, which honestly is giving me Gryffindor and Slytherin vibes, which is what I am, okay? I'm a complex being, so I am both houses. But it is interesting because you could actually, you know, break it at the perforation right there and give a necklace to a friend. I'm kind of contemplating turning them into earrings or just rotating out the necklaces or giving one away. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but that's the next item. And then this one, I don't know. I just loved it, okay? I didn't notice because Hot Topic is very darkly lit that they are two different items. So it is a set of necklaces, also by Thorn and Fable. There are just a couple of lines that are very witchy, and Thorn and Fable is one of them. And we've got a little rat holding like, I guess maybe a flower, but it's giving me the Scabbers vibes, okay? Scabbers, snake, Slytherin, rat, do you know what I'm saying? I also think rats are adorable, but these are a little different from each other. So this one has a snake right there with a little green gem, and then we've got a rat, but you'll notice this one's actually darker in color, the metal, and then this one's a little bit more of a silvery color. And then we have our snake right there, which, let me flip it the right way, has like a white crystal in there. And I can't decide which one I like more, or if I just rotate it out, or again, give one away. I'm not sure. But there's that item. And then this one, I didn't know they had this. I've gotten a couple of hair clips from, actually one of them is Harry Potter. It's the Dark Mark hair clip. I think it's still available. And this is another really witchy line. It's the Cosmic Aura line. But I had to have this hair clip. Like, come on. It's a dragon. Let there be dragons, you guys. It's an adorable, very cute dragon all wrapped up. It looks like it's sleeping, but it's a hair clip. This is a really big hair clip. And then it comes with a little charm. So we get these little moon right there, little dangly business. You could remove that if that gets annoying, but I think it's pretty cute. I'm more concerned with it just getting caught in my hair, but I kind of dig it. So I'm excited to show this one so I can start using it. And it is reciprocated on both sides. That would be weird if it wasn't. And that's the last of the jewelry from Hot Topic, but I also got these guys. They are by Blackheart. I've heard of this brand, and I guess this would be my first time trying them. And they are nail polish, and they are in a skull shape. If that's not me, like, who is it right now, okay? So fitting and so cute, and they are different colors. So this one's like a greenish with a little bit of blue metallic. And this one's like a purpley blue metallic. And actually we'll be unboxing an item that I feel like this would be really, really pretty with it. But that's the last of Hot Topic. There is one more item I got at the mall. I think this was a different day, and it's from Attic Salt, although I think maybe I got it from Fuego. I can't remember which it was. And just take your guesses. I'm gonna show it to you and take your guesses what in the wizarding world this associates with, or I associate it with. It is a set of earrings. We've got an eye. What are your guesses? Let me know. Okay, I see Wizarding World everywhere I go. I flipped it over because I was getting the vibes and I wanted to double check. They are squid eyes. Come on, Slytherin, Common Room, Black Lake, anybody? Squid eyes, I needed them. So there are those. And I think that is everything from the mall, but we are not done, okay? Because I know we just did a Disturbia and Killstar video. Thank you for watching those because they're gonna keep coming, okay? I love the stores. I might have placed another order with Disturbia. I'm obsessed. So we have 4 items in here, and I'm gonna need to move you because we've got 2 dresses. One of them is gonna be a replacement of one that I got that did not fit me, but I really like it. And 2 jewelry pieces. Let's open it up and see what we got. Hopefully the sizing fits, because as it turns out, you can't buy like items in the same size and then fit. Oh, 2 of these I wanted, and they have been out of stock for ages. So let me show you those first. And they are some jewelry items, and they will pair really well together. No, actually, I take that back. Let's try on the dresses because I think these will look cute with the dresses. So let me get you situated. And we're gonna try on this right here, which is the replacement of one that I got. Let's do it. This pattern is a little out of my comfort zone in the colors, but it's so pretty. So I had ordered it in a size US 4, but if you remember in that video, the button didn't button properly. So let's try on a US 6 and see if it fits us. All right, you guys, it definitely fits better. It's still doing that, like it's still pulling a little bit. It's such a pretty pattern. So I still recommend it, but it's actually fitting in a similar way to the size 4 that I got in the bug dress, but it's still pulling. It's just not like opening. So I don't think it's a huge deal. I don't know. What do you think? So there is that. And then I got another one. I guess it's like a skater dress, but it's in black. And I thought this could be like just more classic and wearable, if you will. So let's try that on. And I got this one. So this one, I don't think, what is the name of this one? Their tags are so cute. Oh, right. This is the other reason I got it, because my cat's name is Jasmine, and it is called the Jasmine Embroidered Midi Shirt Dress. So it's continuing the shirt dress situation. I did get it in the size US 6, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't fit like the other one. The fabric is a little thicker. Let's see. Actually, I'll show you right now the collar. So it's a black dress, but the collar has this really pretty, like embroidered, like leafy business with the moon right there. And then it's on the other side. So, oh God, let's try it on. All right, here is that dress. So the difference between this one and the other 2, that one's like a softer fabric. This has more of like a linen feel to it, and it doesn't have a belt. So I sized up and did the US 6. But I will say it's still doing that here. Like if you have a chest of any kind, this is the issue. The challenge that we have, so I'm gonna consider sizing up another one. I just don't want this to be, I still want this a little tapered in. But the other reason that I got this is because when the model was wearing it, she had like this really thick belt, almost like a corset, kind of right here. And I do have one belt that would work like that. I guess it would just be a corset. And I might get another one that would block that area and cinch it in more. And then just really feature this right here, I feel like. So I'm contemplating, I'm not gonna show you the bottom. It does fit like the same length. And this one does have pockets. I don't think the other one that we just showed has pockets. So I might consider sizing up, but we will leave that on for right now because the next thing I want to show you, I have 2 jewelry pieces. And these are 2 I've been waiting to come back in stock. So I got them as soon as they did. So this is called the Osteomancy
raven skull choker necklace. So it's like 2 bones on either side, and you've got this raven skull right here. Whose vibes is this giving you? Like, I'm gonna try this on right now. The Bellatrix vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna do a lot of like inspired by outfits. I am knocking my Mandrake all over the place. Come with me. So here it is. It's a little fiddly because of how this lands. So what I might do, because this necklace, because it is really cool, I love the bones, but I don't want them laying on each other, is this doesn't have a separate like latchy business, but it does come on those hooks, so you could just like manually take it off and get it to fit your neck, because I do feel like that is a thing that Bellatrix would wear. So I guess I will probably hang on to it and just manually adjust. I can't speak. So there's that. And then the one that I probably wanted the most is a hair clip, and I feel like it fits this piece. Skull hair slides. It's still a barrette, it's not really a slide. And there it is. So I believe it's all one piece. Am I wrong? Oh, there are 2 different clips. So let me take one off so I can show you. So here's the clip, and as you saw, there are 2 of them. It is a little barrette. And the way the model had it, she had like 2 on one side, but I like that it's 2, so you could just do 1. I would probably likely pair the 2 together because I thought that was more of a bold statement. But yeah, so that is the last of the Disturbia items. I think I might size up on this. I don't know, let me know, what do you think? But we have one thing left. We have one order left because again, we are trying to like not be holding on to stuff. I want to use it. And this is from a shop we've ordered from before. I've had some issues, excuse me, come here, with this shop, but only with one particular item, I think it was, and that is Lively Ghosts. So if you like this ring right here, that is from Lively Ghosts. I love it, and I just want a whole ring collection, and that's what we got. So I have 2 rings, I'm gonna show you. If I measured my fingers correctly, they will fit on this hand right here. So I'm actually gonna take this one off, but I do love it, because like I said, we're gonna rotate these out. This is from Justine. Love it, ma'am. Okay, what do we have first? Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, they are the right sizes. So first up, here is the box, and this is the Gothic ring. It says it right on the back there. They have more rings that I want. They've just not come back in stock. Here it is. She does look like the image, because I did have some very minor damage to this butterfly ring. I got my money back, so I appreciate that. But it's called, I guess, Gothic ring because it's got like a cathedral vibe to it, like arches and whatnot. Actually, it's a lot prettier in person. I really like it. I've seen a lot of varieties of like cathedral Gothic style rings on Etsy. So it's got a little opening here. There's a little bit of like a crystal business there, but there's even some bits on the side. So the finger right here is the one I'm hoping it will fit on. She's a little loose. She's a little loose, okay? That was not the plan. It is wearable. There are ways to cinch that in. So I will look into that. But because some of the bits are transparent, it is wearable. It is more of like a bulkier look than I've done in the past, but that's the direction I'm going for. And then the next one, the last item I have to show you, is the Cauldron Spell Ring. All right, so this one was on sale. It was like $22 or something, and I'm really hoping it fits, because if it doesn't, what am I gonna do? And it is a little cauldron. You can really tell on the top here. Oh, I see. I wasn't sure how far down the indentation went from the photos, but it's got like a florally business around the whole cauldron. So I will say at some angles, the cauldron portion gets a little lost, but because it is one, I don't know, I had to have it. So I'm hoping it fits on this finger. I got a size 7, yeah. So that one is fitting pretty perfectly because this finger can get a little like swell up when it's warm out. So I might need to add, I get nervous when I'm putting it on a finger. That's a little tight. I think I could fit it on that finger. I could definitely fit it there. Let's also try that.
So we'll take the butterfly. Yeah, it fits perfectly on that finger. So it is a success on the one finger. So maybe I'm not wearing it over here. I would like to get more chunky rings, but yeah, you guys, that is the last item that I have to show you in what has been a really chatty video, some unexpected events, and a lot of things to show you. And I was just kidding. What did we finish on? Lively Ghost is not the last thing. I have some pretty magical things to show you. I hinted at them in the Discord group that I got from HomeGoods, okay? And I will say, to find items that are really cool, you kind of have to go to HomeGoods on the regular, unfortunately. But they're really, really cool. So let me show you what we got. I'm holding them like weights right now. Watch me lift it up and just like break it. If you recall when we did the clock, we got an item in that video from HomeGoods, a little similar, but we went bigger because I walked in and I saw them and I had to have them. This is how I'm working out now. Look at these guys. So again, it's very similar to like the Dumbledore sort of Eastern, like European dragon. I don't know the specific style of dragon, but am I not right?
That is not European.
Not European at all. Just kidding. It's a dragon. Okay, that's all I know. I may be Khaleesi now, but clearly I don't know my dragons. But they're so freaking cool. So these are gold. Let me set one down here. And by the way, this is Fred and George. We've named them. So I don't know which one's Fred and which one's George. I guess we need to sort that out, but... What'd you say?
Neither does their mother.
Neither does their mother. Look at the face. These dragons are not messing around. Like, this was like the length of my scooter. And this one, I didn't need a ride. I got these home all on my own as it was pouring out. We did it, right, you guys? So pretty stinking cool. Also, Martha freaking Stewart. Martha, what are you doing? Making dragons. I don't know if the thumbnail is gonna look this way, but I wanna have the dragons out like this. Almost like they're guns. I shouldn't say that. With like fire coming out of them because I am the mother of dragons. That's not all the dragons we got, okay? Because the first item that I got, this is, oh, and they were $40 a piece. So not too bad, I feel like. This next item, I saw it down an aisle and I think I just went, like, I lost my Nargles. I lost my Nargles, you guys. And I'm really, really hoping to find a second one. We will do just fine with one, so it's okay. But it is the coolest thing and I never thought I would see it at HomeGoods. Are you ready? And we do not have a name for this one. It is another magical creature. It is another dragon. Look at this thing. Are you seeing? Sorry for knocking you all over the place. So it's using like a bit of a blue look to give it that worn, aged vibe that she is. We're not close enough. The details. So it is set on a bowl, almost like emulating a globe, I suppose. It doesn't have like the little details and nuance of a globe, but he's perched on it like so. His little tail's wrapped around. And his wings are out. Look at these wings. Like, can you tell why I want two of them? They would frame the fireplace so well. Look at that little face. It's just majestic. So this is apparently by Thomasville. I've never heard of the brand. Apparently others have. And I don't see it online anywhere. Look at the chest on it. So I feel like I need to work out. I feel like if we had a second one, like framing the fireplace, redoing the fireplace so it suits the style of dragon and feeling like it's more in-world, like in a castle, would be so cool. But otherwise, we can find a spot. We do need to find a name for this guy or girl. So let me know in the comments down below. I will say, not as cheap as the $40. That was, I think, $130 or $140. It's one of the two. It's on the bottom. I don't want to look. It's too traumatizing. But that is the final item and probably the coolest one to finish on. Until next time, my magical friends, I'm gonna cry. Remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, she's gonna make me cry. She's so special. Look at this baby all drugged up, but so beautiful.